Alright, what's good everyone? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I have another Z Fold 6 case. This is sent by Pitaka. So shout out to Pitaka for sending me this. And this is the premium woven case made with aramid fiber. And this material is actually stronger than steel, 5 times stronger than steel, yet lighter than steel. So it's a pretty strong material, but very thin and light. So it should be nice to get into that. So when you open up the box, this is what you get. So it looks. Pull tab to lift it up. And then, you got your little instruction manual for how to apply it and how to remove the case. And this is basically it. It's pretty simple. It's just a case, right? And then, pull to open, MagSafe compatible, and slim profile. Then the case itself, so it has MagSafe built in, which I really like. And even though it has MagSafe, it's super thin, so that's super tough. And yeah, so it enables you to use different MagSafe accessories. So we'll test that out. We'll just see if wireless charging works and also if MagSafe wireless charging works as well. So yeah, it has an adhesive strip right here. You could just peel that and then boom, you could put the case on the back of the phone. And if you want it to stick better and last longer, then you should definitely clean it off with some alcohol wipe. So, just clean it off real quick. You definitely should clean it off with something that gets rid of bacteria just to break the surface and just for the adhesive to stick properly. Then you put it on and boom. This is basically the case. So, it's lined up. All the cutouts are good. This is just like a little cutout space for the buttons. Then same with the USB-C port. This is really good because, a lot of cases when you're trying to plug in different types of cords, it doesn't work. So the space is good. So right off the bat, this is a very slim case, obviously. It feels pretty good, It's definitely close to the form factor of the phone. And it reminds me of one of the other cases that I tried out. You can check out the video right here if you want to see that case. But this case feels pretty tight actually and pretty sturdy, compared to most cases that I've tried. I tried it earlier without the adhesive, and even without the adhesive, it was still tight and sturdy and it didn't move too much. So yeah, this case definitely feels really good. If you're somebody who wants a slimmer case, but you want MagSafe, you want, some scratch protection, I don't think you're buying a slim case for drop protection, even though I think this will protect your phone pretty decently. Because the aluminum on these phones is actually pretty durable. So I'm not scared of dropping these phones, but a case like this will definitely help, especially with the aramid fiber. So let's test out the MagSafe. All right, so we got a little MagSafe stand / tripod holder. I'm just going to put that on and boom. It actually works. And the good thing about the placement of the MagSafe ring on this case is that it's actually in the right place. So when you're trying to charge wirelessly with either a MagSafe charger or just a regular wireless charger, then this placement is actually very important. On these Z Fold devices, the wireless charging coil is actually like slightly right under the camera. So really good placement, and yeah, MagSafe works. Some people actually, they don't know why people love MagSafe, and there's so many different reasons. This is one of them. So I can easily put my phone on a tripod with this MagSafe mount, and then I can easily take it off. So very quick workflow. It works super nice. And like you can open up the phone, see the exterior screen while you're recording video or taking pictures on the tripod. And then when you want to take off the phone, you just pop it off like that. MagSafe is very nice for that quick convenience. And then there's so many different kinds of accessories. I have a MagSafe wallet. It's at my door right now, so I'm not going to show that. But there's this. This is a MagSafe camera grip that works pretty nice with the Z Fold 6. When you talk about, holding the phone while it's open to take photos and videos, especially when you're like vlogging or something, you can hold it like this. And then you got, this is a little MagSafe kickstand, proper for watching videos, propping up your phone when the screen is open fully without having to bend the screen with the hinge. And even then you can do that as well. And, type if you want to or something like that. And then you have a MagSafe fan to cool down the phone. I'm not sure how well it will work through this case specifically, but like this could probably help a little bit to keep the phone cool because, sometimes in these cases it gets hot. So, this is one potential use case for MagSafe. So there's so many different things you can do with MagSafe, which is why a lot of people love it. All right, so now let's test wireless charging. So this is a Samsung wireless charger. It's going to put it on. And boom, it's charging. So now I count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's still wirelessly charging, as you can see there, and the red light is still on. So wireless charging definitely works in this case. And yeah, that's pretty much expected with a MagSafe case. All right, so the next thing we'll test is MagSafe wirelessly charging. This is pretty much a regular wireless charger, but it latches with MagSafe. But I'm 100% sure that if this works, then other MagSafe chargers that are built for iPhones will definitely work, even with this Samsung phone in this MagSafe case. And yeah, as you can see, it works. So that's pretty blessed. Okay, so now we're going to weigh the phone in the case and then also the case by itself on the scales of discernment. So let's get into it. So I'm going to take off the case right now. Very easy to take it off by just pressing the corner like it shows in the guide. And then we'll put the case on here. So the case is 15 grams by itself. The Z Fold 6 is 240 grams by itself. With the case on, it should be around 255. And it's 260. I don't know. For some reason with these cases, it always jumps up around 5 grams when you combine them with the phone. So I don't know. But either way, around 255 to 260 grams with the case on. So it's a pretty light case. Doesn't really add too much bulk to the phone and too much weight. It's really nice. So now just for perspective, we always do this in my videos, but you know, here's an iPhone 16 Pro Max wearing another similar style case, and you put that on the scale, it's around 270. So the Z Fold 6 with a similar kind of case is actually lighter than the 16 Pro Max. And then without a case on, 16 Pro Max is around 225 grams. So the cases for this phone actually add a lot of bulk. Like typically, the cases for iPhones are just very thick and heavy. And it's kind of interesting because people say that these phones are too heavy, the Samsung phones, but then they'll happily use these phones with, you know, the OEM cases, the Apple cases. And those cases are honestly some of the heaviest cases for iPhones and regular phones. Like the cases that companies sell themselves, those are some of the heaviest cases. So it's interesting. But yeah, that's perspective. 260 grams, not bad with this case. So now I'm just going to test opening and closing it to see if there's any movement or anything like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I don't feel any movement with the case. I feel like it's pretty sturdy, especially with the adhesive. And it's just not rocking. Like I think it's latched on pretty well. The cutout is good on this case for this phone. So no issues with opening and closing the phone with this case on. In terms of putting it in your pocket and taking it out of your pocket, I don't even have to show that on camera. Like this is a very slim case. It's so close to the phone's form factor and slimness compared to most other cases that I don't even need to show it. Like this is the iPhone 16 Pro Max in a similar case like I showed earlier. And look how close in thickness it is to this phone with this Pitaka slim case right here. And then if you open it up, obviously it's going to be slimmer than a 16 Pro Max in this case. And even without a case, the Z Fold 6 is just slimmer when it's open. So I don't need to talk about pocketability. All right, so now to end off the video, how does this case compare to, you know, all the other different Z Fold 6 cases that I have tried? How is the Pitaka? And to be honest, I would probably put the Pitaka in like my top 3 cases. Maybe even, this might even be my favorite of all the cases I've tried for the Z Fold 6, just because of how slim it is and how it has MagSafe built in, but that doesn't really impact the form factor or the slimness of the case. It just feels like a really high quality case. So I think I might put the Pitaka at number 1, to be honest. And then this Banks case with the hinge protection, I'll probably put that at number 2. At number 3, just because it is slimmer than last year's S Pen case, I'll put the official Samsung S Pen case at number 3 for Z Fold 6 cases at the moment. So yeah, this Pitaka case is really good. The only thing that some people might complain about is that it only is one side. And I understand that. A lot of cases nowadays are only given one side, one piece for these foldable phones. But I do wish that cases came with both sides and it was just like optional. You know, if you don't want to use it, you don't use it. And I also wish that the front pieces of these foldable phone cases were just better in general. But I can understand only one piece of the case because with a case like this, it's not uncomfortable at all. And at the same time, there's a lot of people who do rock their phone with only one side of a case. So like, you know, a lot of people only wear the S Pen case, or a lot of people only wear one piece of a case. Because, you know, like I said before, these front pieces are so flimsy that they constantly move, they come off, and they break. And I'm going to do a full follow-up review of this S Pen case. So you'll hear more about that kind of stuff. But yeah, like the front pieces of these cases are usually flimsy anyways. And to be honest, when it moves, this potentially can scratch the screen and the left bezel. So it's not really a good setup to use a flimsy front piece. But obviously, you know, maybe a company could make a front piece that isn't flimsy and better. But either way, the Pitaka case is good. I like it. And I think that if you are somebody who wants a slim case, but, you know, a little bit of protection and also MagSafe built in, you'll definitely enjoy this case for sure. But that's all for this video. Stay tuned for the next one. We out. Peace.